Recently resigned co-founding A Day to Remember bassist Josh Woodard was reportedly involved in a deadly 2017 car accident, according to reporting from Loudwire. Woodard recently resigned from A Day to Remember after allegations surfaced against him online. Woodard vehemently denies all claims against him. Loudwire said, quote, "This account is based on the public records and court documents available regarding the 2017 crash Josh Woodard was involved in. We were unable to locate any official explanation as to why he was never arrested or served any jail time, or why his charges were so minor despite the severity of the situation. Below is an editorial translation of what took place, according to the numerous legal documents Loudwire has obtained." We've linked to their reporting in the description of this video. They point out that this fatal accident was only covered by local Florida outlets at the time, though the story flew under the radar for the music media. The accident reportedly happened in the early evening of May 11, 2017, back in Palm Beach County, Florida. Loudwire obtained a vehicle homicide investigative report from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Woodard was 30 at the time and was said to be driving a 2016 Tesla Model S and was traveling in an eastbound lane. At the same time, a 24-year-old man by the name of Bryant Gonzalez Ortiz was reportedly stopped in a 1993 Honda Civic waiting to exit a shopping center and turn also into the eastbound lane. The report states that Woodard, quote, "suddenly and unexpectedly crossed over 3 lanes of traffic and crashed head-on into the driver's side of the Honda Civic." Palm Beach County Fire and Rescue treated Gonzalez, but declared him deceased at the scene of the crash. They added, quote, "Gonzalez suffered massive blunt force trauma and died as a result of the impact. His automobile was declared a loss as a result of the damage." Vehicle homicide investigator Alan Soloway wrote in his report, quote, "I met with Woodard and observed his eyes to be red. He appeared dazed and he had urinated on himself. Woodard stated his attorney was on the way to the scene and he refused to speak with me prior to his attorney arriving." The investigation determined that there were no vehicle defects that would have contributed to the accident. The vehicle homicide investigative report found that Woodard was in violation of careless driving and failure to maintain a single lane. Woodard eventually pled not guilty related to the charges from the accident. It says in Florida, any person cited for an infraction in an accident that causes death or serious bodily injury must appear in court. A court filing from October 30 of 2017 obtained by Loudwire found that Woodard's attorney pled not guilty on his behalf from the charges he was issued in relation to the accident. The state's attorney then added, quote, "Further, the court assumes this matter has been reviewed by the state's attorney's office and it has been determined that criminal charges are not warranted or this matter has not been referred to the state's attorney to further investigate." Ultimately, on December 6, Woodard pled no contest to careless driving and he was found guilty. His license was suspended for a year and he was fined $1,000 as well as $106 in court costs. He paid the fine in full. Woodard was sued in May of 2019 by Gonzalez's father. He filed a wrongful death suit seeking monetary compensation. They sought damages in excess of $15,000 plus costs, and they demanded a judgment. Later on in April of 2020, the man's father voluntarily dismissed the lawsuit with prejudice, meaning he cannot refile the same claim. All of this culminating with Woodard announcing his departure last week from A Day to Remember. In a statement after allegations against him resurfaced again, he denies all of those claims. Loudwire reached out to a representative for Woodard who declined to comment on this story. That's your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future stories. Check out the recommended videos on your screen and visit rockfeed.net for more.